Let's get right into it. First story I want to get into is the LA mayoral race. Everybody's watching afterwards. Oh, Spencer Pratt's going to win. It's done. You know, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. We got a new guy that's going to be going against Karen Bass, and he's got 5 months of calling out her BS. And then all of a sudden, reports come out hours later. Kalshi, he went from high chances of being one of the two to go on the runoff. No, it's down to 64%, then 38% chance. And this morning on Kalshi, it's now down to 6.8% odds that he's favored to be one of the top two. And Nithya Raman moved up to 29%. And Bass is at 64%. Rob, do you want to play one of the clips of what happened with ballots being counted? Go ahead, Rob.
The fact that we don't know there are tranches of votes arriving tomorrow, we're told. Like, we don't know, I guess, what Orange County's current ballot count is right now. Wouldn't anybody like to know that? I would like to know that. You know, we're seeing the registrar, county clerk video now. But we don't know how many Republicans are there, how many observers are there. Should the Justice Department send observers? I don't know. I don't know how this can work, but something's got to change.
Well, I do think there needs to be an investigation. When you see these many irregularities, the broader context of it, Laura, is it destroys Americans' faith in our elections. In a republic, we rely on that.
By the way, what is the numbers? How many came in? I saw a report yesterday that I shared with you guys. Maybe I shared it with you guys this morning. I'll read it to you. And Tom, I'm going to come to you first with this one here because this is a big story, especially for people in LA that we're helping out. So I read this story that says Pratt got 0 out of the 24,000 votes in LA, late night LA ballot drop. 0 out of 24,000. A guy getting around, what?
0 for real?
This is right here. A guy getting around 30% support got 0 out of 24,000. Astronomically small probability of happening, impossible. California no longer even hides it. Doors need to be kicked in. Now, go to the bottom, Rob, to see if somebody verified this. So total was 308,000 votes, 878. Spencer Pratt, 86,323. Ballot drops, 333,712 votes. Spencer Pratt stays at 86,323. 0 out of 24,834 to be exact. Mathematically impossible, Vinny.
What astronomical, what are we even talking about?
Rob, stay on that tweet. Let me go a little bit underneath that tweet to see what else other people are saying. If you could, so go a little bit lower.
But by the way, that's the screenshot I have too. That is from the systems that are available to the public. That is a screenshot of the systems. Take a look on the left.
Top left, top right.
Top left. 39.3 of the voted was in, 308,000. Then go to the top right, 42% of the vote, 333,000. Spencer Pratt's total didn't budge.
How is that even possible?
It's not possible. That is why it is not statistically possible to happen. Raman gets another 10,000 votes, 61.9 to 71.4, a little under 10,000. Out of nowhere? Really? Even Adam Miller gets another 1,300 votes? And he was the nonpartisan.
Well, Pratt gets 0.
And Pratt gets 0. This is where Americans lose trust in the whole bloody thing. This is where they do. What was very interesting, what was going on in the presidential election 2024, and we covered it.
Wisconsin.
We were working with our partner, Decision Desk, HQ, and we had feeds from all 50 of the Secretary of States coming in, and we could see the votes coming in, and we could see the way they came in. And there were some states that looked really funky. Lumps would come in. You get to Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and it's a crapshoot. That was my word for it. But you go to LA here, well, we're doing this methodically. And they show you this beautiful warehouse, organized tables, people sitting there apparently doing their jobs. But the question is, where are those white buckets full of those mail-in votes coming from? And when does the music stop and who doesn't get a chair?
Rob, what?
Good night. And always remember, that's